happy Monday. Hope you recovered from the Super Bowl and all ready for Valentine's Day. And if not, Nina Struess from Hy-Vee is all here to help you out. Hi, Nina.
Yeah, hi.
Okay, what do we have today?
Well, we are going to make some peanut butter chocolate truffles.
Love.
I know. So obviously we typically think of dinner and things like that for Valentine's Day, but also the desserts.
Equally as important.
Of course, and there's so many things you can buy, but sometimes a labor of love is really nice too. So we're gonna marry, some dark chocolate that's really helpful for our heart, as well as some peanut butter too. That's going to have healthy fats, and we're gonna roll them in. I'll show you some little bit of sugar and cocoa, and they are just the cutest little balls that you kind of see there. It is a little bit of a two-step process, so we kind of have some things going on here.
Okay.
In my first pan here, I have, it kind of looks, doesn't really quite look like peanut butter, but we have here a cup of peanut butter. We're just using natural peanut butter that's been mixed in with about a half a cup of whipping cream. And so this is going to be kind of part of our base. And so you're just going to kind of stir that together and let that heat up so it comes together as one. So that's there. And then over here, what I have going here is we have about 2 tablespoons of butter, and then we have the rest of that whipping cream that we're using. So in this case, we have about 3/4 of a cup. And so this is going to kind of start to melt and come to a boil.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do with this here is we're going to add in our dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So you can use any kind of dark chocolate that you'd like, about 6 ounces, which is kind of about, a 3/4 of a cup. You can add it into here if you'd like, or if you're going to do, if you're going to let this boil a little bit more, you can really put it on top and it'll just kind of melt itself.
Yeah.
But when we have that dark chocolate is a really great source of antioxidants. Antioxidants are really important in helping our heart. So it's gonna be, again, like I said, a really easy dessert, nice dessert that you're gonna have for your special significant other or your kids if you want to show them some love too. So this is all going to kind of melt and come together, and once this gets melted, we are going to stir that in to our peanut butter that we have over there.
Okay.
Now the recipe does say to layer it on top of the peanut butter, but what I have found is that the chocolate doesn't sit as well, and we really want it to kind of set up if you're going to be doing these on your own. So it doesn't take very long for that chocolate to kind of come together here.
Wow,
So turn
not
that
at all.
off. I know. And so we're just going to stir that in. I'll have you mix that around for me. And again, it's going to be a little bit of soupy, at first. And so you're going to mix that around and you're going to put it into either an 8x8 or a smaller dish.
Okay.
And you just want to put that in the refrigerator and either let that sit overnight, or if you want to speed it up a little bit, put it in the freezer.
Okay.
Then once it is ready to go, we have our balls here that have kind of been rolled out already.
So cute.
Yeah, so you can use a little ice cream scoop or a little scooper, and you can leave them as is, but I like to make them look a little bit cuter. So I have some cocoa here that I'm rolling it in. So you can use just your regular old baking cocoa, or you could take sugar, and in this case we're using RX sugar, which actually doesn't have any of the calories.
Oh, wow.
I dyed it with some red food coloring.
You dyed that?
I did.
I missed that part.
Yeah, so you just put a little bit of food coloring in there, red food coloring in there, and then that gives it a nice little...
Oh, that's so perfect.
Definitely, so it's nice and cute. And then, you can just keep them in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve them. Keep rolling them, and you've got a super delicious dessert ready to go.
What better way to impress your significant other? And this took what, 5 minutes?
It's
Less
really
than?
not that long. The longest part is getting everything to just kind of melt.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Nina. Cooking like this, you should definitely be my Valentine this year.
Gladly.
Thanks. To find this recipe and all of Nina's past ideas, you can head over to our website and check out Meal Prep Monday at the top of the page.